Hey, welcome back to another episode of I Talk About a Magic Trick, and you decide if it's good or not. I'm Braden Carlisle. We're talking about Voodoo Needle. So what is the effect? It's actually pretty simple. The performer will draw a voodoo doll on a piece of paper, stick a needle in it where the spectator tells him to or wherever he wants, and then he can write anything or draw anything else, and the needle will move around and match the movement of the pen or pencil after being stuck in the piece of paper. What do you get with the download? Well, you get a 4.5-minute video explanation. Yep. That's all. A 4.5-minute video explanation. How is the quality of the tutorial? Well, the tutorial is shot by one of the effects creators, and it's actually not bad quality. It's just a guy sitting at a desk kind of like this, and he's explaining how the magic trick works. While the video quality isn't the best, it's not too bad. It's just interesting that the trailer is the same length as the explanation. There are no live performances, there are no nuances given. In the trailer, he puts a cup over the needle, like while the needle is moving, so you can see that there's no wires or strings or whatever, what have you. But he doesn't go over that in the actual explanation. It's sort of odd. There's no tips or tricks or nuance there. It's just how to do the effect, and then it's how difficult is it, and how are the angles? Well, it can be performed completely surrounded, above, below, 360, 720, whatever you want. It can be performed anywhere. The angles are well, there's no bad angles. As for the difficulty, it's the easiest effect I know. You watch the 4.5-minute video, you can do it. It's the easiest magic trick I've ever learned, honestly. Gimmicks and examinability. It can be examined 100%. You can tear the drawing off, give it to the spectator, they can keep it forever, they can look at the notebook, they can look at the pencil, they can look at the needle, because, and this brings me to the point of the gimmicks, there are no gimmicks. There's no thread, there's no wires, which is kind of just like thread, there are no magnets, there are no loops, again, more thread, there's no gimmicks. It's just a needle, a piece of paper, and a pencil. I use a crayon, but yeah. That's what you see is what it is. Now for the pros and cons. For pros, it's very easy, it's very visual, it looks awesome, and it's actually pretty fooling. It's a nice effect, and I'm probably going to do it in some close-up situations, or definitely around Halloween. For cons, though, I don't really have anything bad to say about the effect, but for the product as a whole, and I'll explain what I mean. You can download this at penguinmagic.com for $14.95 right now. I'll put a link in the description if you do like it, but it bothers me that there's no real description for this effect. This is what it reads. Voodoo Needle. The trick pros were raving about at Blackpool is the spirit magic discovery of the decade. No threads, no magnets, start learning instantly. There's nothing. There's no substance there. It doesn't tell you what it is. It doesn't tell you what it does. I mean, they do have a trailer, but there's no description. That just irks me. Another thing that slightly bothered me was that the explanation was only 4.5 minutes long. Yes, that's all you need to learn the effect, but like I said before, there's no nuance. It doesn't even teach every effect in the trailer. There's no live performance without anything cut. There's nothing. It's just, I'm sitting here explaining to you the way the trick is done, and then I'm out. Single take, boom, done. So I guess that brings me to the final point of, is this worth it? Honestly, for $15, I do think this is worth it. I will be performing this effect, and you should too if you like it. It's very visual, like I said, and honestly, for $15, the price is pretty reasonable. I wouldn't knock it. I'm a bit disappointed in the quality of the teaching, but because it's so easy, while it doesn't get a pass, I'm still able to recommend this product with a good conscience. Anyways, that is Voodoo Needle. Be sure to leave a comment telling me what you want me to review next. Otherwise, I'll just keep posting intermittently.